Each one of us has a unique timeline, a series of moments that are meant to unfold at their own pace. Sometimes we find ourselves in situations where we feel stuck or uncertain about the future, where it seems like no matter how hard we try, we can't seem to move forward or make progress. It is in these moments that we must remind ourselves that everything happens for a reason and at the right time. Every challenge we face, every setback we encounter, is a part of a larger plan that is being meticulously crafted for our highest good. The universe has a way of aligning events and circumstances in a manner that we may not fully comprehend in the moment, but later realize was exactly what we needed to grow and evolve. This divine timing is not just about patience, but about a deep, unwavering trust in the process of life, believing that there is a greater wisdom at play, orchestrating every detail with precision and care. It's about understanding that delays are not denials, but rather opportunities for us to learn, to reflect, and to prepare ourselves for the blessings that are to come. When we trust in divine timing, we let go of the need to control every aspect of our lives and instead surrender to the flow of the universe, knowing that we are being guided towards our true purpose. This trust allows us to remain calm and centered, even in the face of uncertainty, because we know that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, at the perfect time for us. It encourages us to embrace the present moment, to find joy and gratitude in the here and now without being consumed by worries about the future or regrets about the past. Trusting in divine timing is about having faith that every experience, whether joyful or painful, is a step on our journey towards becoming the best version of ourselves, and that we are always exactly where we need to be, doing exactly what we need to be doing. Even if we cannot see the bigger picture just yet. Change is often uncomfortable and can bring about feelings of anxiety and fear, stirring up a whirlwind of emotions that make us question our sense of security and stability. However, change is also a powerful sign that a new path is necessary for our growth, a path that leads us towards new opportunities, experiences, and perspectives that we may never have encountered had we stayed within the confines of our comfort zone. When life pushes us in a new direction, it is essential to embrace it with faith, believing that this new path is leading us towards something greater, something we may not fully understand yet, but is undoubtedly for our highest good. Embracing change with faith means recognizing that every transition, no matter how daunting or challenging it may seem, is an invitation to evolve, to step into a higher version of ourselves, and to uncover hidden strengths and potentials that we may not have known existed. It requires us to trust in the journey, to have confidence that every twist and turn is part of a divine plan that is guiding us towards our true purpose. This faith is not a passive resignation, but an active engagement with life, a willingness to face the unknown with courage and an open heart, knowing that we are being supported and guided every step of the way. When we embrace change with faith, we allow ourselves to let go of old patterns, beliefs, and habits that no longer serve us, making room for new possibilities and growth. It involves a deep surrender, an acceptance that we are not in control of every aspect of our lives, and that there is a higher wisdom at play, orchestrating events in a manner that aligns with our highest good. This surrender is not about giving up, but about releasing the need to force outcomes and trusting that the universe has a plan for us that is far greater than anything we could imagine for ourselves. Embracing change with faith also means being open to the lessons that each new experience brings, understanding that every challenge is an opportunity for growth and transformation. It allows us to see change not as a threat, but as a gift, a chance to learn, to expand, and to become more resilient and adaptable. This perspective shifts our focus from fear to curiosity, from resistance to acceptance, enabling us to navigate the waves of change with grace and ease. When we embrace change with faith, we cultivate a sense of inner peace and strength, knowing that we are being guided towards a future that is filled with endless possibilities and boundless potential, a future that is rich with experiences that will help us grow, evolve, and become the best version of ourselves. Amidst the chaos and noise of everyday life, there lies a quiet whisper within each of us, our inner voice. This voice is our soul speaking, guiding us towards our true purpose and calling, a gentle nudge from the depths of our being that seeks to steer us in the direction of our highest good. In a world filled with external influences and distractions, it can be incredibly challenging to hear this inner guidance, yet it remains a steadfast presence, always there, waiting for us to turn inward and listen. When we take the time to listen to our inner voice, to truly tune into that inner guidance, we find clarity and direction that transcends the confusion and uncertainty of the external world. This inner voice is our connection to the divine, to a higher wisdom that knows what is best for us, even when we cannot see it ourselves. It speaks to us through our intuition, our gut feelings, those moments of inexplicable knowing that guide us towards the right choices and paths. Listening to your inner voice requires a deep sense of trust and faith in oneself, a belief that we possess an innate wisdom that can lead us towards our true destiny. It involves quieting the mind, creating space for stillness and reflection, and allowing ourselves to be present with our thoughts and emotions. This practice of introspection and mindfulness helps us to discern the subtle messages that our inner voice is sending, messages that often get drowned out by the noise of daily life. It is in these moments of stillness that we can hear the whispers of our soul, guiding us with gentle yet profound insights. Listening to your inner voice also means honoring your feelings and emotions, recognizing them as valuable indicators of what is true and authentic for you. Our emotions are powerful messengers that reflect the state of our inner being, and by paying attention to them, we can gain deeper insights into our desires, fears, and needs. This process of listening and honoring our inner voice allows us to live in alignment with our true selves, to make choices that resonate with our core values and aspirations, and to create a life that is authentic and fulfilling. It encourages us to trust our intuition, to have confidence in our ability to navigate the complexities of life with wisdom and grace. By listening to our inner voice, we cultivate a sense of inner peace and harmony, knowing that we are guided by a force that is greater than ourselves. This practice helps us to build a strong connection with our inner self, fostering a sense of self-awareness and self-compassion that empowers us to face life's challenges with resilience and courage. It is through this connection that we find our true purpose and calling, the path that is uniquely ours to walk. Listening to your inner voice is not just about making decisions, but about living a life that is in harmony with your true essence, a life that reflects your deepest values and aspirations. This inner guidance is always available to us, a constant source of wisdom and support that we can turn to in times of uncertainty and doubt. It reminds us that we are never alone, that we are always connected to a higher power that is guiding us towards our highest good. By tuning into this inner voice, we can navigate the complexities of life with a sense of clarity and purpose, knowing that we are being guided towards our true destiny. Fear and doubt are the greatest obstacles on our path to a new beginning. They are the invisible chains that bind us, holding us back from realizing our true potential and stepping into the fullness of who we are meant to be. These emotions cloud our vision, distorting our perception of reality and making us question our worth and capabilities. They whisper insidious lies that keep us small and confined, preventing us from taking bold steps towards our dreams and aspirations. It is crucial to release these negative emotions, to let go of the fear that holds us back, and to trust that we are being guided by a force much greater than ourselves. Releasing fear and doubt is not an easy task. It requires courage and a willingness to face our deepest insecurities and vulnerabilities. It involves recognizing the stories we tell ourselves, the limiting beliefs that have been ingrained in us, often from a young age, and challenging their validity. We must. Understand that fear and doubt are natural responses to the unknown, but they do not have to dictate our actions or define our reality. By acknowledging these emotions without judgment, we can begin to dismantle their power over us. This process of releasing fear and doubt begins with self-awareness, a deep introspection that allows us to identify the root causes of these emotions. Often they stem from past experiences of failure, rejection, or trauma, which have left an indelible mark on our psyche. By bringing these memories and feelings to the surface, we can start to heal and transform them. This healing process is facilitated through practices such as mindfulness, meditation, and self-reflection, which help us to cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience. As we delve deeper into our inner world, we begin to understand that fear and doubt are simply illusions, constructs of the mind that have no real substance or power unless we give it to them. Releasing fear and doubt also involves shifting our mindset from one of scarcity and limitation to one of abundance and possibility. It requires us to reframe our thoughts, to focus on what we can achieve rather than what we cannot, to envision success and positive outcomes rather than failure and disappointment. This shift in perspective empowers us to take action, to move forward with confidence and determination, even in the face of uncertainty. It is about embracing a growth mindset where we see challenges and setbacks as opportunities for learning and growth rather than as insurmountable obstacles. By cultivating a sense of self-belief and trust in our abilities, we can overcome the paralyzing grip of fear and doubt and step boldly into the unknown. Releasing fear and doubt is also a spiritual practice, one that involves surrendering to a higher power and trusting that we are being guided and supported every step of the way. It is about letting go of the need to control every aspect of our lives and instead embracing the flow of the universe. This surrender is not about giving up, but about recognizing that there is a greater plan at work, one that is unfolding perfectly for our highest good. It is about having faith that everything is happening for a reason and that we are exactly where we need to be at this moment in time. When we release fear and doubt, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and opportunities that we may never have imagined. We become more resilient and adaptable, able to navigate the challenges of life with grace and ease. This liberation allows us to live authentically and fully, to pursue our passions and dreams with a sense of purpose and joy. It enables us to connect more deeply with ourselves and others, fostering a sense of compassion and empathy that enriches our relationships and communities. Releasing fear and doubt is an ongoing journey, a continual practice of self-awareness and self-compassion. It requires patience and perseverance as we learn to navigate the ebbs and flows of our emotions. But with each step we take, we become stronger and more empowered, able to face whatever life throws our way with courage and confidence. This journey of liberation allows us to live our lives to the fullest, to embrace our true potential, and to shine our light brightly in the world. Stepping onto a new path requires courage, a profound and unwavering bravery that propels us forward even when the road ahead is shrouded in uncertainty and fear. It demands that we step out of our comfort zones and into the unknown, leaving behind the familiar and the safe to venture into a realm where growth and transformation await. This act of courage is not just about bold, dramatic leaps, but also about the small, consistent steps we take every day, each one a testament to our resilience and determination. Taking courageous steps means facing our fears head-on, acknowledging them without letting them paralyze us, and moving forward with a heart full of faith and a mind open to possibilities. It is about trusting in our inner strength, believing that we are capable of overcoming any obstacle and navigating any challenge that comes our way. This trust is not blind optimism, but a deep, grounded confidence in our abilities and our capacity for growth. Courageous steps often require us to embrace vulnerability, to expose our true selves to the world and risk rejection or failure. Yet, it is in this vulnerability that we find our greatest strength, as it allows us to connect with others on a deeper level and to live more authentically. Taking courageous steps involves setting clear intentions and goals, defining what we truly want in life, and aligning our actions with our deepest values and aspirations. It means making decisions that honor our truth, even when they go against the grain or defy societal expectations. This alignment with our core self empowers us to live with integrity and purpose, to pursue our dreams with passion and conviction. Courageous steps are often accompanied by a sense of excitement and anticipation, as they open doors to new experiences and opportunities that we may have never considered possible. Each step forward, no matter how small, brings us closer to our goals and dreams, building momentum and creating a positive cycle of action and achievement. It is about celebrating each victory, no matter how minor, and using it as fuel to propel us further along our path. Taking courageous steps also means being willing to make mistakes and learn from them, understanding that failure is not a reflection of our worth, but a crucial part of our journey towards success. It is about cultivating a growth mindset, where we see setbacks as opportunities for learning and improvement, and where we remain resilient in the face of adversity. This mindset enables us to bounce back from challenges, to adapt and innovate, and to continue moving forward with renewed determination and insight. Courageous steps are about embracing the journey as much as the destination, finding joy and fulfillment in the process of growth and self-discovery. They encourage us to live fully in the present moment, to savor the experiences and lessons that each step brings, and to remain open to the magic and wonder of life. This openness allows us to see opportunities where others see obstacles, to find solutions where others see problems, and to create a life that is rich with meaning and purpose. Taking courageous steps often requires us to seek support and guidance from others, to surround ourselves with a community of like-minded individuals who uplift and inspire us. It is about building relationships based on mutual respect and encouragement, where we can share our dreams and challenges without fear of judgment or criticism. This support system provides us with the strength and motivation to keep moving forward, even when the path becomes difficult. Courageous steps also involve a commitment to self-care and well-being, recognizing that our physical, emotional, and mental health are integral to our ability to pursue our goals. It means prioritizing practices that nourish and rejuvenate us, such as exercise, meditation, and creative expression, and making time for rest and relaxation. By taking care of ourselves, we build the resilience and energy needed to take on new challenges and to continue pushing forward with courage and determination. Taking courageous steps is an ongoing journey, a continual practice of bravery and self-belief. It requires us to constantly push our boundaries, to stretch beyond what we thought possible, and to embrace the unknown with a spirit of adventure and curiosity. Each step we take brings us closer to our true potential, helping us to uncover the depths of our capabilities and to live a life that is aligned with our highest aspirations. This journey of courage is not without its challenges, but it is through these challenges that we grow and evolve, becoming stronger and more empowered with each step we take. During times of transition and uncertainty, prayer becomes a vital source of strength and comfort, anchoring us amidst the turbulence of life and providing a sanctuary for our weary souls. It is in these sacred moments of communion with the divine that we find clarity, guidance, and solace, allowing us to navigate the complexities of our journey with a sense of peace and purpose. Prayer is not merely a ritual or a recitation of words, but a deeply personal and transformative experience that connects us to a higher power, a force greater than ourselves that encompasses boundless love, wisdom, and grace. It is through this connection that we draw the strength needed to face life's challenges, to overcome obstacles, and to rise above the difficulties that come our way. Finding strength in prayer involves cultivating a regular practice, creating a sacred space and time where we can retreat from the demands and distractions of the world to connect with the divine. This practice can take many forms, from silent meditation and contemplative reflection to spoken words and heartfelt supplications, each one a unique expression of our innermost thoughts and desires. Through prayer, we open our hearts and minds to the divine, sharing our fears, hopes, and dreams, and seeking guidance and support in our endeavors. It is in this act of surrender that we release our burdens, trusting that we are being heard and that our needs will be met in ways that align with our highest good. Prayer provides a sense of grounding and stability, a reminder that we are not alone in our struggles and that we are supported by a loving and benevolent presence. This sense of connection brings a profound sense of peace, calming our minds and soothing our hearts, allowing us to face the uncertainties of life with courage and resilience. It is in this state of inner calm that we can access the deeper wisdom within us, tapping into our intuition and inner knowing to make decisions that are aligned with our true purpose. Finding strength in prayer also involves embracing the power of faith, believing that even when we cannot see the path ahead, we are being guided and protected by the divine. This faith allows us to let go of the need to control every aspect of our lives, surrendering to the flow of the universe and trusting that everything is unfolding as it should. It is through this surrender that we find liberation, freeing ourselves from the shackles of fear and doubt, and opening ourselves to the limitless possibilities that await us. Prayer is also a powerful tool for healing and transformation, providing us with the strength to face our wounds and traumas and to release the pain and suffering that we carry within us. It is in these moments of deep vulnerability that we can ask for divine assistance, seeking comfort and solace in the embrace of a loving presence that holds us in our times of need. Through prayer, we can find the courage to forgive, to let go of past hurts, and to move forward with a renewed sense of hope and purpose. In addition to personal transformation, prayer also fosters a sense of connection and unity with others, reminding us that we are all part of a larger tapestry of life. It is in this recognition that we can offer prayers for those around us, extending our love and compassion to others and seeking blessings for their well-being. This act of selfless service deepens our sense of empathy and compassion, strengthening our bonds with others and fostering a sense of community and shared purpose. Finding strength in prayer involves creating a dialogue with the divine, a two-way conversation where we not only speak but also listen. It is in this act of listening that we can receive the subtle messages and guidance that are being offered to us, tuning into the whispers of our soul and the signs from the universe. This practice of listening requires patience and openness, a willingness to be still and present, and to trust that the answers we seek will be revealed in their own time. Prayer also helps us to cultivate a sense of gratitude, shifting our focus from what we lack to what we have and recognizing the blessings that are present in our lives. This practice of gratitude opens our hearts and minds to the abundance around us, fostering a sense of contentment and joy that strengthens our resilience and ability to face challenges. It is through this lens of gratitude that we can find the strength to persevere, knowing that we are supported and loved by the divine. In times of crisis and hardship, prayer becomes a beacon of hope, illuminating our path and guiding us through the darkness. It is in these moments of despair that we can turn to prayer, seeking solace and strength in the embrace of a higher power that holds us in our times of need. This act of turning to the divine in our darkest moments is a testament to our faith and trust, a declaration that we believe in the power of the divine to carry us through and to bring us to a place of healing and renewal. Finding strength in prayer is a lifelong journey, a continual practice of connecting with the divine and seeking guidance and support in our lives. It requires dedication and commitment, a willingness to make space for this sacred practice and to prioritize our spiritual well-being. As we deepen our practice of prayer, we find that it becomes a source of strength and sustenance, a wellspring of peace and clarity that nourishes our souls and empowers us to live our lives with purpose and joy. Through prayer, we cultivate a deeper sense of trust in ourselves and in the divine, knowing that we are always guided and supported. This trust allows us to face the uncertainties and challenges of life with courage and resilience, knowing that we are never alone and that we are always held in the loving embrace of the divine. It is in this space of trust and connection that we find the strength to navigate our journey, to embrace our true purpose, and to live our lives with authenticity and grace. Finding strength in prayer also involves recognizing the interconnectedness of all life, understanding that we are all part of a greater whole and that our actions and intentions have a ripple effect on the world around us. This awareness deepens our sense of responsibility and compassion, motivating us to live in a way that honors and respects the divine presence in ourselves and in others. Through prayer, we can seek guidance on how to contribute to the greater good, to use our talents and abilities in service of a higher purpose, and to make a positive impact in the world. As we continue to cultivate our practice of prayer, we find that it becomes a source of inspiration and creativity, opening us to new ideas and possibilities that we may not have considered before. This connection with the divine ignites our inner spark, fueling our passions and dreams and giving us the courage to pursue them with determination and joy. It is through this inspired action that we can bring our visions to life, creating a reality that is aligned with our deepest values and aspirations. In the journey of life, there are moments when the path ahead seems unclear, and we find ourselves yearning for a new direction, a fresh start. It is during these times that we must remember that we are not alone. By trusting in divine timing, we acknowledge that every experience, every challenge, and every delay is part of a greater plan meticulously crafted for our highest good. Embracing change with faith allows us to step into the unknown with courage, knowing that each transition is an opportunity for growth and transformation. Listening to our inner voice helps us connect with our true selves, guiding us towards choices that resonate with our core values and aspirations. Releasing fear and doubt frees us from the invisible chains that hold us back, empowering us to move forward with confidence and resilience. Taking courageous steps, whether bold leaps or small, consistent actions propels us towards our dreams and aspirations, fostering a sense of purpose and joy in the journey. And finding strength in prayer offers a sanctuary for our souls, providing clarity, guidance, and solace, and connecting us to a higher power that supports and loves us unconditionally. As we navigate the complexities of life, may we draw upon these principles to guide us, knowing that we are always supported by a loving and benevolent presence. Let us trust the process, embrace change with faith, listen to our inner voice, release fear and doubt, take courageous steps, and find strength in prayer. In doing so, we open ourselves to a life of limitless possibilities, rich with meaning and purpose, and aligned with our highest good. In the journey of life, there are moments when the path ahead seems unclear, and we find ourselves yearning for a new direction, a fresh start. It is during these times of uncertainty and transition that we must remember we are not alone. We are always guided by a higher power, a force that knows our deepest desires and understands the intricate tapestry of our lives far better than we do. By trusting in divine timing, we acknowledge that every experience, every challenge, and every delay is part of a greater plan meticulously crafted for our highest good. This trust allows us to release the need for immediate answers or quick fixes, embracing the unfolding of our journey with patience and grace, knowing that everything happens in perfect timing. Embracing change with faith is essential, as it allows us to step into the unknown with courage and hope, believing that each transition is an opportunity for growth and transformation. Change can be daunting, often shaking the foundation of our comfort zones, But it is through these shifts that we discover new strengths, talents, and perspectives. By welcoming change with an open heart and an unshakable belief in the positive outcomes it brings, we turn challenges into stepping stones toward our ultimate purpose. Listening to our inner voice helps us connect with our true selves, guiding us towards choices that resonate with our core values and aspirations. This inner voice, a reflection of our soul's wisdom, often speaks to us through intuition and gut feelings. By cultivating the practice of introspection and mindfulness, we become attuned to this guidance, making decisions that honor our authenticity and lead us closer to our true destiny. This connection with our inner voice empowers us to live in alignment with our deepest truths, fostering a life of integrity and fulfillment. Releasing fear and doubt frees us from the invisible chains that hold us back, empowering us to move forward with confidence and resilience. Fear and doubt are natural human responses, but they often serve as barriers to our progress. By acknowledging these emotions and choosing to let them go, we liberate ourselves to pursue our dreams with a renewed sense of vigor and determination. This liberation is not just a momentary act, but an ongoing practice of affirming our worth and capabilities, embracing a mindset of abundance and possibility. Taking courageous steps, whether bold leaps or small, consistent actions, propels us towards our dreams and aspirations, fostering a sense of purpose and joy in the journey. Each step we take, no matter how small, is a declaration of our commitment to our growth and our faith in the process. These steps build momentum, creating a positive cycle of action and achievement that brings us closer to our goals. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to move forward, despite it trusting that each step will reveal new opportunities and strengths. Finding strength in prayer offers a sanctuary for our souls, providing clarity, guidance, and solace, and connecting us to a higher power that supports and loves us unconditionally. Prayer is a sacred practice that allows us to commune with the divine, sharing our deepest fears, hopes, and desires. It is in these moments of quiet reflection and surrender that we find the strength to face life's challenges, knowing that we are never alone. Prayer anchors us, bringing a sense of peace and stability amidst the chaos of life, and reminds us that we are always held in the loving embrace of the divine. As we navigate the complexities of life, may we draw upon these principles to guide us, knowing that we are always supported by a loving and benevolent presence. Let us trust the process, embracing each moment as part of a greater journey. By trusting in divine timing, we learn patience and grace, recognizing that every event unfolds in perfect alignment with our highest good. Embracing change with faith allows us to transform challenges into opportunities for growth and discovery, while listening to our inner voice helps us stay true to our authentic selves. Releasing fear and doubt empowers us to step into our potential with confidence, and taking courageous steps propels us forward on our path. Through finding strength in prayer, we connect with a higher power that guides and sustains us. In doing so, we open ourselves to a life of limitless possibilities, rich with meaning and purpose, and aligned with our highest good. May we walk this path with courage, faith, and an open heart, trusting that we are always guided and supported every step of the way.